Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing slash unpackaging to share with you guys. As you can see, we have another Going Gear EDC Club package to open up. Now, if you guys remember last month's video of this, because I've been doing this every month, I was really harsh on it, and I got really frustrated because it seemed like the first one or two that I got were great value, and then they kind of like went downhill. And yeah, I do have affiliate links for this stuff, which means when people utilize it, I make money. But if something bothers me or I don't think that it's very good, even if I'm making money when people click on it, I still want to tell people like, hey, this isn't something that I'm super excited about, right? I want you guys to feel good about using those links. So I was really harsh on that last one. Actually, I got a note from them. He said, hey, MC, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to review the EDC Club. Gave us a harsh review last month, but I'm grateful to you taking the time to do it. He said, I can't believe that you hated the Gossamer bag so much. It's a personal favorite of mine. And that's, that's the thing. It's like, when I say that I hate something, it doesn't necessarily make it bad. It just means I don't know. And so there, I was being really I think I was being harsh in the full combination of things. The knife absolutely did make me. But anyways, so maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh on the bag. He said, I use it camping and hiking all the time. And so, yeah, for people who do stuff like that, then there is going to be more of a value there. So I get that. I shouldn't have been so harsh there. He said, and as for the Hydra knife, it's definitely a little too tactical for my personal liking, but it seemed like a cool item for the $60 shipment. Sometimes there are going to be people, who are, more or less interested in stuff like that. It's just me looking at the value of things day to day, right? And seeing so many good items at a lower cost, and like experiencing other things from certain companies, right? So when I see stuff like that, it's like, no. So that was that was the thing that really made me the most mad, was that when I finally got a knife again, it was not one that was very good. But he goes on to say, we run such thin margins at the $6 price point. It makes it a challenge to include even some budget knives, which I should have been a little bit smarter about. That was my bad. They are going to have thin margins, and we all, something I want to remind people is, this is a subscription service where people have the option to willingly pay $60 to be surprised by items that they may not always like, right? So it's hard for me to, it's like, I got really upset because I was like, I want to be at least mildly impressed by every single one of these. And it's not super fair to expect that, especially if they're working with super thin margins. And I want to stress this, guys, I love Going Gear. That's why I set up my affiliate program with them, because I like the stuff that they offer, the stuff you can go in and just buy. Right? So I didn't want to make it sound like that. It goes on to say, we have another level of subscription coming out very soon that will be focused more on higher-end knives. I think you would like that one a lot, more than the current $6 EDC Club. The new one's going to be more expensive. But if it focuses more on knives, then maybe it is something that me or somebody else might be interested in. Yes, you are, accepting random items that may or may not be exactly to your liking. But, for people who want more of a knife focus, more of a higher end knife focus, or just more of a knife focus all the way around. And, if they're spending money anyway on knives every single month, maybe for some people it's going to be a little bit better. So I was a bit harsh. I stand by I did not like the knife that the last one came in. I was pretty bummed out about that, but I think I may have been a bit harsh on everything else in that video. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this one and see if there's anything interesting in this one. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. There's a link for Patreon right down below, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right. Get that top part in. We got something right here. Oh boy, okay. I've never heard of that brand. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. What do we got here? Okay, there's a thing. Oh, there's another thing. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so we've got 4 items in this one. We definitely have a knife. We have a flashlight that I already know that I like, which is super cool. Let's see here. The Going Gear EDC Club, the best way to keep your everyday carry up to date. The Gear Aid Buri, or Buri, $32.95. That's this guy right here. The Gear Aid Buri is a great budget fixed blade utility knife that has a 3-inch titanium coated, 3-inch serrated drop point blade. Use this all around knife to cut line, slice food, break glass, or open bottles. Let's go ahead and get this out real quick. I don't know anything about this knife, but I will get it out and show you guys. Did I just... No, I'm okay. That thumb takes a lot of... It's recovering from another stupid cut. Actually, that cut was not from a knife. That was from a... the top of, gosh darn it, mouthwash. The plastic, the really thin plastic, right? All right, so this is definitely a solid fixed blade, and it looks like the tang goes all the way through to the other side. There's nothing super spectacular going on here, and I'm not really sure what the blade is made out of, but it is definitely a knife, and it's definitely got a more appropriate price tag than the one that, we were looking at last time. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. Wait, well, hang on. I'm looking back here. Oh, well, the blade steel isn't anything spectacular. 5CR15 stainless. This is a $32 knife, so we're approaching that territory where it's like, it's definitely lower than most budget knives, right? Even for a fixed blade, right? I don't know if I want to judge it too hard. It will probably do what it's supposed to do, right? It's got a little bottle opener on it, right? I mean, hey, it's a beater fixed blade. Yeah, you can get more knives for less, right? But, it's just one of those things where it came with everything. So I don't want to judge the value too hard in relationship to everything else, right? Some people are going to be more or less happy with that. I want to get it all the way in the sheath so I can... Yeah, okay. Well, geez, it does clip hard into that sheath. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd rather have that on me than nothing. Let's see here. The compass. Mech Army CMP/-2B compass. Everyone needs a compass. The CMP-2 from Mech Army is the perfect one for EDC use. It weighs less than an ounce, glows in the dark, and uses proprietary encapsulation technology to ensure accuracy. All right. That is kind of neat. And yeah, I think it is a good idea to keep a compass on you. I don't know why it's so expensive. I kind of want to get it out. Should we get it out? Yeah, I think we should. This packaging. I feel like Mech Army, I've definitely heard that before. I do think a compass is a good thing to have on you. There's a little, if you want to wrap it, you want to keep it on your neck. Keep it on your keys, right? Yeah, you can use your phone, but your phone doesn't always work in every single circumstance. It's a lot more robust than I thought it would be. So I thought it would be this kind of dinky little plastic thing, but no, it's this is pretty solid. I would imagine that this is durable. Let's see. Is it accurate? Hang on. Let me think about this. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's cool. That works. That's doing what it's supposed to do. That's fine. Let's see here. Oh, is it having trouble deciding? Yeah, okay, it's right. Now, the last thing I'm actually pretty pumped about. These on their own are very valuable to me. Or actually, no, there's 2 items left. What's this? Hold on. N-I-T-E, here we go. NITELZE gear tie 4-pack. Organize, wrap, and hang almost anything with these reusable twist ties. Features a strong bendable wire with durable rubber. Okay, well, that's kind of neat, right? $3.85. That seems about right. Okay. I'm 100% certain that I will find a use for something like that. In fact, it gives you some examples, headphones and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. Okay, on a camping trip, I can see, a use for something like that. Now, the item that I'm, like I was starting to say, that I am much, much more excited about. Come on. God bless you, little fella. What darkness is holding you? What darkness is confining you to this abysmal packaging? Push? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing. Oh, here it goes. All right, there we go. All right. So these are the only flashlights that I will attach to my keychain. I love these. This is an Aurora. What is this one? Here it is. Let's get it. It's an A1. I'm guessing aluminum maybe or some type of plastic, which is fine. 650 lumens, which is about what the one on my current keychain does. Yeah, these are extremely recommendable. I had an aluminum one on my keychain forever, and it was fine. It was just getting marked up, and then I was like, I want titanium because titanium, meh. So I bought one, and it's still fine also, right? They are water resistant. They are USB rechargeable. And they work really, really well. Wow, yeah, they get really bright. A couple of taps here, you can go from low to medium to high, and then back to off, or back to like a moonlight mode. And yeah, both the titanium one and the aluminum one I had to charge them a maximum of 2 times in like 6 months, maybe. I don't use it all the time, but I use it when I drop stuff under my seat in my truck, right? Or just a little like when the kids lose something under the couch. Yeah, I use it because it's always right there on my keys and I don't have to carry something around like this, which it's got more lumens, right? 1500 or 3000 or what is this one? 6000, right? Great. I'm not going to carry that stuff around with me all the time. Those little keychain lights, you know, the Rovivon Auroras, they weigh way less. Let me show you guys the specs here. There you go. And it comes with everything. Fully charged in 70 minutes. Yeah, I'll attest to that. It definitely does. 2-way pocket clip? No way. Pocket clip for EDC. And a little key ringy thingy. And it comes with a charging cable. Cool. Yeah. All right. This is better. Those flashlights alone, I want to say, they have the price of it right here. $26.95. So the idea is that we're supposed to get, you know, $60 more in value, right? The knife, there's competitive stuff out there for less money, right? Let's pretend the knife was $15, right? $30 for the Mech Army CMP 2B, right? And the reason I say let's pretend the knife is $15 because it feels like a $15 knife, you know, even though Mora is like the ultimate $15 knife. I'm just saying, comparatively to other stuff that's out there, it feels like a $15 knife, right? So let's say the Mech Army compass is $30, right? We got $45 plus the Rovivon, $55, $65 plus $6.95. We're looking at $72 plus $3.85, $75.85 for a $60 package. Now, not everything in there is going to be something that everybody wants, but it is fun to kind of be surprised. And again, you sign up for this willingly, knowing that some of the things in there you're not going to want and other things, right? The nice thing about this for me is that I always have stuff that I can give as gifts to people, which is something that I think a lot of us do anyway. So you could look at it like that, right? This was a better one. I liked this a lot more than the other one. I'm also excited to see their more expensive one that has way more to do with random knives. I think people might like that. Now, it's going to be a lot more expensive, but I think some people might prefer that a lot more, right? Since they can't always put like the most, you know, enthusiast preferred EDC budget knife in every single one of these packages when they're trying to kind of mix it up and do different things. So this was all right. This was all right. Okay, well, I appreciate you guys going here. Thank you for continuing to send these to me, even though it was really negative on the last one. Oh, man. But, yeah, I appreciate that. Guys, like I said, you can check this stuff out in the description. Check out Going Gear because they still have a great inventory. Lots of stuff that we all like. You guys are welcome to check out their stuff. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.